Are you a small business owner looking to finish out this year strong? I'm talking about on a high note. Now, I know we only have a few weeks left in the year, but here's the good news. There are still some things that you can do to finish out strong, and there's still time. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 actionable tips that you can implement today to finish this year on a high note and prepare for the year ahead. I actually have a complete list of 10 tips, and if you want to grab those, be sure to watch this video all the way to the end. I'll have that waiting for you. Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Shawon, and here on the channel, my mission is to help you elevate your brand and boost your business. If you find value in today's video, give it a big thumbs up. That really helps to support the channel. And let's dive into this video. If you watched last week's video, I shared with you my most recent solo business retreat. And if you missed it, I am going to leave that link down in the description for you because it kind of segues into today's video. And part of my retreat exercises, I go through these prompts, I ask myself questions, ponder all of those good things. And one of the questions that I worked through was, what does it mean for me to finish the year strong? What do you want to accomplish before the year ends? So tip number 1 is to revisit your goals and set any remaining priorities that you might have. This is definitely a way to finish out the year strong. So whether it's hitting publish on your new website, and I hope one of my clients is watching because I want to encourage you again, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hit that publish button on that website. For you, it could also be staying consistent with emailing your list, or maybe it was to attend a networking event. Or for you, it could simply be to keep your momentum going. And I'll share with you that was definitely a response that I had to this question as I revisited my goals, looking at how I wanted to finish the year strong, what it meant to me. It's like, hey, let's keep this momentum going. So identify what's most important to you and your business, and let's finish out the year strong. All right, tip number 2 is to keep the conversation going with your audience. It's the most wonderful time of the year. If you saw my interview with Dr. Carol Perlman, we actually talked about how to make the most out of this holiday season. And watch that video. I'll leave that link down in the description for you too. But keep the conversation going with your audience. This is a time of year that I would say it's especially important not to disappear, not to ghost your audience. And you can figure out what that looks like, what it means to you. I always want to acknowledge what your season of life is, because it could be very different from mine or someone else. Definitely different, right? So take a look at what this season looks like for you. How do you want to stay engaged with your audience? Plan out your content. Is that you showing up 1 day, 2 days, 3 days? You get to decide. And here's the thing too, I want to say, I've even experienced this too around the holidays. I don't know. The algorithms are always changing. There's so many components that go into whether or not your audience may see your post, or you think that they are seeing it or not, because of the metric, the vanity metrics. Is someone liking it? I got no likes, no views, like all of those things, right? You can start to feel like, well, nobody's watching, so I'm just gonna not post anything. But I'm gonna encourage you to look beyond whether or not that like button is checked. It doesn't mean that no one is watching. I cannot tell you how many times, and even recently, that I've had someone to say, I've seen them at a networking event, and they'll say to me, oh my gosh, I've seen all of your things. I see what you're doing. So I want to encourage you as well. Just because that little like button isn't being checked and you don't see the numbers there, I encourage you to keep posting, right? Keep going, because the new year is coming around and you want to be top of mind with your audience for the problem that you solve, the thing that you offer. You want to be top of mind when the new year rolls around and that person needs what it is that you're offering. You've stayed top of mind because you've consistently posted, even though you may not have seen those vanity metrics giving you feedback to say so. So stay engaged with your audience. Don't ghost them, which is the bottom line. Tip number 3 to finish the year strong is to review your systems and processes. Okay, this may not look like on the surface, it may not look like something that you need to finish the year strong. And I will say it will certainly help you to not only finish the year strong, but it will also help you to prepare for the year ahead. I recently got an email from one of my branding clients who was seeking some advice on some business systems that she's seen me use, whether that's my email system or my CRM. She's noticed, right? And she wants to make some improvements in her business. So to help smooth out some business operations, perhaps provide a better client experience for her client. But I will also say this is a great time to do that review, right? So take a look at your business operations and identify any areas for improvement. That could look like streamlining your workflows, updating your tech, or maybe implementing new tools that can help your business run more efficiently. I'm going to share again. I like sharing because I want you to know that these tips and the things that I'm sharing are exactly the things that I'm doing in my business. When I was away on my business retreat, one of the things that I did, I had the space and the time to look at some tools that could help me out to be more efficient in certain areas. And one of them was, how can I be more efficient here on YouTube? What are some tools that can help me? And I found one, and I've already started to implement that into my business, helping me to finish the year strong, helping me to get some videos out to you guys. And also, your systems and your processes are part of your brand systems to set the stage for a successful year ahead. So take that time, dive into tip number 3. Let me know if you have any questions about any tools. Tip number 4 to finish the year strong is to update your online presence. So go through everything. Make sure your website, your social media profiles, and your business listings like Google are all up to date. I'm going to throw one more in because I had someone to share out my website link for a referral, and I noticed my website avatar. I was like, oh, I need to update that with my new branding images. So even something as simple as that, just to make sure that your brand image, everything is staying consistent everywhere that you're showing up online. Also, take this opportunity to showcase any new products or services, updating your brand photos, refreshing your messaging, maybe revamping your bio, and just overall ensuring all of your contact information is current, is fresh, your online presence is up to date. Tip number 5 to finish the year strong is to finish with a strong you. That's right. Let's prioritize self-care. Maybe that's exercising, maybe that's meditation, maybe it's getting out and taking a walk. Oh my gosh, I enjoyed so much on my retreat, having that time to breathe in the fresh ocean air, taking a walk every day, but whatever that looks like for you, right? Maybe it's spending time with your family or those hobbies that you love, but the idea is to finish strong with a strong you, striking a healthy work-life balance. And that balance doesn't mean that everything is perfect, but it does mean that you're being thoughtful and intentional about what matters most. You do, right? Burnout is not a badge of honor, so be sure to carve out that time for self-care. Remember, when you're at your best, your business thrives. And in order to thrive, we need to finish the year with a strong you. All right, friends, if you want more tips to end this year on a high note, as I promised at the beginning of the video, I've got a complete list of all 10 tips to help you finish the year strong. These are actionable things that you can implement in your business today, and they are all hanging out in the description box for you below. So go ahead and download it for free. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.